Welcome to Rad, a daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. Update: my 23 FBF 25M keeps asking me to shave my pubic hair and I'm losing my mind. Remove. Kept hands clapping, the hands clapping, pubes hands clapping, ditched hands clapping, the hands clapping, man hands clapping. Thank you for being my hero today. Pubes over dudes any day. Mine, too. Your gorgeous lady garden is clean, and perfectly taken care of, exactly as you like it. Isn't it also true that pubic hair helps prevent against infections, or is it a myth? It does help with the vagina's whole self-cleaning system and keeping bad stuff out. That's freaking good news cause I don't brush my teeth. Lol, I read your original and am grateful for the update. And you're right, it isn't about the pubes or shaving. People often willingly ignore small little indicators. It may seem like a small thing, but people are predictable. People always say that they never saw any signs, but in fact, the signs were usually ignored. How people handle situations and conflict don't suddenly change. The most telling part of your update was that he decided to put up with hair because he wanted to date me, but that truthfully it grossed him out every time he saw it. He also said that his friends would have never considered dating a woman who didn't take care of herself. He's actually trying to make himself sound like a hero and such an open-minded, a great person, not for putting up with pubes. Like he's Mother Teresa feeding the poor in Calcutta for putting up with such hardships. And, let's not forget the subtle negging going on with the whole, his friends would never. Implying that you'll never find someone else as open to your pubes as he is. Creating the obvious implication that you should be grateful. ETA since people keep noting it. Mother Teresa was awful. Well, that's sort of the point of my illusion. On the surface, we have someone who appears to do good deeds, feeding the poor in Calcutta, and is lauded for selflessness and charity, your bastion of light, when in reality, if you take a much closer look, under that shining halo is some much darker and less charitable impulses. The reference is meant to work on both two levels. He's actually trying to make himself sound like a hero and such an open-minded, a great person. Right. What got me was, he wanted to look past the physical since he thought I could be special. Gee, thanks for deeming me worthy enough to look over something totally natural. I'm honored. I mean, what got me mad was the words he used. So immature, and no understanding of how vaginas work. Having hair doesn't make you unclean. Having good hygiene keeps you clean, hair or no hair, LMAO. He really thinks there's no smelly kitties that are shaved. Ha ha ha, Reddit. And let's not forget the purpose of pubic hair. It acts as a barrier protecting us against harmful bacteria and viruses that can enter the body. Is his butthole jealous of all the crap he spouts out of his mouth? Grr. Good for you. Yeah, as I was reading I kept audibly saying, EWW, at all his actions comments. It's okay to have a preference, but you don't get to make someone feel gross, abnormal, and unclean for having natural body hair that they clean, maintain. And he just decided to badger her for months about something she set as a firm boundary in their beginning. Definitely incompatible and immature handling on his part. Not to mention it's actually healthier and cleaner to have them than to not. I'm constantly disappointed by the lack of basic sex ed, my own included. Yeah, I'm a nurse and you wouldn't believe how many people get folliculitis from saving. I remember one person that got MRSA and got a wound hole the size of a golf ball that we had to pack every day. She was so grossed out she had to have someone else do it. If you shave, you irritate your hair follicles. MRSA loves it. But hey, anything for those whiny butthead man children who otherwise have the hygiene of a middle schooler. They are so amazingly delusional that they think that their love-making talents are so good that we are willing to risk our health. Most just blow a kiss at your pussy, pump 3 times, come and fall asleep. Sex is over for today. Right, was he shaming her for having a period too? What an butthole. Hey babe, I was just kicking it with the brothers again. We got to talking how annoying B-words, I mean women, can be during their periods. You're not so C-wordy like Doug's ex-wife was during that time of the month, haha. Good news though, Shusha's slightly more tolerable to be around now that she's gone through menopause. Anyways, Doug was telling me his new girlfriend has an ovaring. She can't take the birth control pill, like you, but it has stopped her aunt Flo from visiting. Everyone else's partner, is on the pill and have their periods under control. Maybe we can talk about this first then and get your gynecologist involved. There's also a safe injection option to explore as well. What time should I book your next appointment on Friday, babe? Quote, I'm too poor for actual gold, so I can only give you this sports medal. Just for the record though, this is probably obvious, there are plenty of people who don't care how you keep your body hair, as well as plenty of people who think the more there is of it, the better. When somebody says, most people do it this way or like it this way, what they mean is, I'm trying to make my position sound authoritative in the hopes that I can pressure you into doing what I want. It's bullcrap, and you were right not to listen to it. I know it may seem frivolous or petty to some people. No. Most people think you were right. D. I've always hated the clean argument. As if hair is inherently dirty. You're better off without the moron. I think I've read that the hair helps keep the pH level where it needs to be. I could totally be wrong. So it's actually healthier to have the hair. Plus ingrown hairs in the pubic area is something that should be covered under torture in their Geneva Convention. If we've evolved to have hair there, then it's there for a reason. Edit. Okay, I get it. We have things that serve no purpose through evolution. That's not how evolution works. Etc. etc. Preserving the original comment above instead of deleting. I was trying to say that our hair there does help us rather than harm us. Like people think when they say that it's dirty. Stay mad. Sensitive little man children who cry at the sight of a pubic hair. What's the point of me having a few random hairs on my shoulder blades? They were once wings. Sparkling heart, sparkling heart, sparkling heart. Thank you for the award. Sparkling heart, sparkling heart, sparkling heart. My ex had a lot of comments about women with body hair in general. That is the least of my issues with this, but I was also made to feel gross for not shaving legs, pits, so on. I shave D regularly, but you know, sometimes you miss spots or forget, etc. The first time I didn't shave my legs around my current partner, I actually apologized. And this is how that exchange went. Me. I'm so sorry. So, why? Me. I didn't shave my legs. So, me. You don't think it's gross? So, you're fine. It's not like I shaved mine. Any partner that refuses to accept that you're a human being isn't worth your time, TBH. Same goes for any dude that tells fart jokes but gets squeamish at the idea of women having bowel movements or their period. You can have preferences. My sir has a beard and I would love if he shaved it off. You can share those preferences, but they should never be put before the respect you have for your partner. Edit. Shout out to the people missing the point. Tilda, I'm not talking about who you want on to frick. I'm talking about an actual partnership in relationship. If you truly respect someone, you shouldn't be calling them gross for something as frivolous as this. Body hair doesn't equate to being dirty, unsanitary, or anything of the like. It just means you have hair on your body. If you prefer a clean shave, that's fine, but you should have enough respect for your partner to not shame them if they don't obtain that standard 24/7. Edit 2. Just because you're willing to do something for someone does not mean you should expect them to do that for you. Tilda, shocking that needs to be said, but woman shrugging light skin tone. Edit 3. Shout out to all the people that can relate. Your grooming habits are your choice at the end of the day, and you should be with someone who respects that. No matter your grooming habits, body hair is natural and doesn't mean you're gross. Edit 4. Last one, I promise. I'm always going to laugh at the idea that women don't know how to clean their bodies like we don't. Fund and entire industry of it. Bath and Body Works. Lush. European Wax Center. If all women suddenly stopped caring and used the same basic bar of soap as their cleanliness routine, the economy would take a serious hit. LMAO. Also, I don't want to hear it when there are men who won't wipe their butt because they think it's gay. But sure, women need to learn how to clean up. Tilda, frick off. Tilda. He's 25, not 19. It really is funny how the older I get, the less difference I see between these two ages. I'm a keep it a buck. I'm not having sex with a girl who doesn't keep her pubes maintained. She can either shave and we freak or leave and keep her bush. Edit. Not surprised I'm getting shamed for my opinion. Seems like men cannot have standards in 2020. They are maintained, just not how you want them to be. I've had girlfriends tell me they won't perform oral sex unless I keep it shaved because they'd otherwise end up with pubes in their mouth, which isn't sexy. I think it's fair for a man to also do the same. I can't imagine any guy ending a relationship over a refusal to shave his pubes. I think most people would consider there to be something wrong with a guy who did that. Yo, I thought Tarzan was a dude in it. It's because she got talked into breaking up with her boyfriend by the busybodies that frequent this sub. A dude has a preference, and they are all in on your body. Frick his feelings bullcrap. But if it's the other way around, it's always, you should change for her. In other words, op is a weak-minded fool. Thanks for watching Rad. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out Rad too.